Hello YouTube, welcome to the Cosmic Circus channel. Today, I wanted to share my review of Moon Knight, streaming March 30th on Disney+. For written reviews on the series from our editor-in-chief Lizzie Hill or one of our other writers, Brian, on the Cosmic Circus, check out the website links below. I'm just going to get right into it, and I'll start off by talking about the characters. Oscar Isaac puts in a tremendous effort into making both sides of his character distinct. Through the mannerism and his posture, it's easy to determine who we're spending our time with. And while Stephen may be a bit more unintentionally humorous, I was really impressed by his resolve in doing the right thing as he's thrust into something bigger than he could ever imagine. Mark, however, is a much more rugged individual. He's also holding in many secrets that once they do come out, could do some irreparable damage to those around him. Seeing both Mark and Stephen go up against Arthur Harrow was impressive to me, and Oscar's approaches on how he did them differently. His relationship with Layla is also very interesting because he had to juggle two personalities and handle two different relationships in order to move forward with both of their goals. May Kalamaui as Layla was solid, but not a true highlight to me, at least not until the later episodes where we see some of her knowledge come in handy. Her background, or the semi-lack of one, seems to be a big deal that would come into play later. Towards the end of what I was able to see, I'm convinced there may be a whole lot more to her than what we've been shown thus far. She's an interesting character, and I hope that they continue to use her as well as they have so far. So far, the most impressive character has been Ethan Hawke as Arthur Harrow. He's been a delight in every scene that I witnessed with him. The command he has with his charisma over large groups of people was awesome, and it happens more than once to my delight. His motivator for his mission is an awesome reason for him to be after Mark and Steven, and I can't wait for fans to discover more about it when they see the show. F. Murray Abraham was an unexpected but a very welcome choice for Khonshu. The age and tone were exactly appropriate for a god who throws temper tantrums, has been around for a while, and likes to play by his own rules, not just with Mark and Steven, but to the other gods around him. Also, I really like the CGI. He never looked out of place, which leads me to talk about Moon Knight. Now, I can't discuss too much without spoiling, but I'll say the suit is just incredible, y'all. Not just the way it looks, but what it can do. One of the later episodes has my favorite sequence, and there's where Moon Knight kind of wraps his cape around Layla to save her. And the follow-up move, what he does in retaliation, is just the most satisfying thing I've seen. Uh, I was in awe of not just the acrobatics and the stunts, but the crescent darts, or as I call them, the moonerangs, because they're a nice addition to the MCU as a very special weapon that I've seen used so far. Mr. Knight himself is very well tailored, and when he pulls those batons out, it's a good scene, but not one expected. I found the method, or say the lens, to tell the story was very unique, as you as the viewer, you're thrust into the situation of Mark and Steven just about as much as he is. And the sets and the props were so visually pleasing, even the ones that were unfinished, because episode 4 was not complete by the time we got to screen. But the action is the exact caliber we expect from Marvel Studios. There's this one sequence in the desert with Mr. Knight and Khonshu, blow some stars mixed in. The music added on, and just the visuals make it an epic scene that should have been on a screen, but do great here at home. Now, the ending to episode 4 is something that everyone keeps talking about, but I'll say you can't expect it. Don't even try to theorize. It just comes so out of left field. But in terms of Moon Knight, it's perfect for what we expect. Now, I enjoyed the framing of the transitioning between Mark and Steven, how they would go back and forth, and how that evolved over the course of the episodes as they got to know each other a little bit better. The series really did feel like an event to me rather than just another show trying to lead into something. The self-containment is honestly one of the best parts of the show. Even the ties to the MCU are at most a three-spoken syllable. It really is Moon Knight just going around doing his own thing, and the separation is just going to stun people when I say I loved it a lot. I was so involved with what was going on for that moment that I forgot about Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, even existing in the same multiverse as him. I'm really looking forward to seeing the fans' reactions as we enter a new dimensional pocket of the Marvel Universe. To wrap up, I want to add that we are indeed planning on doing watch parties for Moon Knight in the Cosmic Circus Discord. So if you're a part of that, I want to say thank you for being a Patreon. And we're going to start doing those on Thursday nights. If you aren't and you'd like to join our community, there is a link below where you can join us. We do watch parties, comic book discussions, and we host an environment where you can engage with other fans and even the writers from the Cosmic Circus. I want to thank you for tuning in for my review of Moon Knight, and I hope to catch you either at the watch parties or at Discord.